Tonight on Hockey Talk, after 6 games, 3 weekends, and 2 ranked opponents, the Oswego State Lakers are still undefeated. How on earth did that happen?
Plus, after that, our NHL teams have decided that they want to win against hard teams and lose against easy teams. What teams have they decided to beat these last 2 weeks?
And lastly, I have finally lost it. I decided to suit up in the most insane way possible. Now I am become goalie, protector of the net. How exactly did that go? All that and more right now on Hockey Talk. Finale of Hockey Talk, the show made by hockey fans for hockey fans. My name is Rob Finger, alongside my co-hosts Chris DeLuca, Eric Palmieri, and Evan Shomes, and we're here to talk hockey. Now, after several weeks of hockey, the Oswego State Lakers are somehow still undefeated. They have been beating ranked opponents in Geneseo and Plattsburgh, took 2 victories within 24 hours on the road against Canton and Potsdam, and crowned themselves king of the green and yellow teams with dubs against Brockport and Skidmore. Gentlemen, the Lakers are 6-0. How are we feeling about this?
Honestly, I may be a little bit controversial. I know your opinion's on it right now, but honestly, I'm riding and dying with the Lakers right now.
You're riding it?
I'm riding. You know, they are just been so dominant.
I'll make my decision.
Not dominant in the sense of like how you see, say, the Avalanche in the NHL.
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
dominant in the sense like they know how to win the games. Like, and it's always a saying, good teams find ways to win games they probably shouldn't win. And the Lakers, they've been doing that.
They've been finding the way somehow.
I'll make my decision on that after this weekend. I think the Lakers are officially on fraud watch this weekend. We're going against Hobart, which is actually a good team.
Yeah, we've been ranked number either 5 or 4.
We are ranked 4 right now.
Ranked 4, yeah. 4th in the nation right now, and we are going up against number 1 Hobart. That is back-to-back NCAA D3 champion. So,
yeah, but you also got to remember when it comes to especially this Oswego team. I mean, we saw them beat Geneseo, which even though it was a close game, 1-0 win, they still beat them. I mean, that alone takes effort. Lakers have always had trouble with Geneseo, and the fact that they're able to take them down. I mean, it shows signs that they're still improving, even after their SUNYAC championship win last year with the inevitable NCAA D3 loss.
Yeah, and speaking of that Geneseo game as well, just the performance from Gavin McCarthy so far. 3 starts, 2 shutouts. He got that shutout against Geneseo, and then our most recent one against Canton as well.
Both on the road, very impressive.
Oh, yeah. Both road shutouts for a Lakers goalie that isn't Brandon Milberg, by the way, who was the starter for that entire last year. So I genuinely think that Gavin McCarthy has played himself into a starter's role and will have a big task ahead of him this coming weekend against Hobart. Well, hockey fans, the NHL has thrown its curveballs again, and all of our teams have decided that they don't want to win anymore. But somehow, they've taken out some dubs in the past 2 weeks. We'll have all that and more when we return on Hockey Talk.
But I would have liked to see more on, Poutine or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan had prayed for the last 15 days. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No, finish. Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Gordon Ramsay in the sea here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
Welcome back to Hockey Talk, the show made by hockey fans for hockey fans. My name is Rob Finger, alongside Chris DeLuca, Eric Palmieri, and Evan Shomes, and we're back to talk hockey. Now, the NHL is certainly the NHL, and we have entered the near mid-season doldrums. We start with the New York Rangers, who have had their share of struggle, but found a way to get a dub against Boston. What is up with the Rangers, Chris?
So honestly,
Oh, boy.
I wish I could tell you.
You said that the problems were fixed, though.
No, I never said
Yes,
that.
you did.
Okay, maybe I did. Don't quote me. But so for some reason, we decided that the Rangers, they want to win against good teams. They won against the Carolina Hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
They decided they went against the Blues. I mean, they're not really.
The Blues have always been at least a basic good team, but yeah.
Like a basic, they're okay, they can compete.
Uh-huh.
So, and then we went against Boston, which honestly, Boston not as good as a team as of recently compared to the last couple of years, but still a good team. And then we lose to Tampa, who, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but just Boston, I don't know how we won that game. I mean,
Panarin had 4 points in that.
He carried, and I mean, realistically speaking, the Rangers, obviously, great goaltending from them. Wow. 19 saves on 21 shots. I mean, obviously, you're not looking at Vezina numbers right here, but still, obviously not Vezina numbers. But I mean, 6 goals on 37 shots, and it fools you. It fools you into thinking that they look good, and then they get 13 shots in a full period the next game. So. I honestly, I don't know at this point. I'm just a fan of USA.
I was about to say, he's wearing the Rangers hat, but has suited up in the Team USA thing. Which,
listen.
After...
It's still technically Rangers.
Gabe Perreault, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There we go.
To be fair, we will be talking the Olympics when we come back next spring anyway. But anyways, so next up, we have the New York Islanders here, Evan, and I hear that you were present for this game that we are going to talk about, as the Islanders had a barnstormer with the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah, so I was at this game. It was against the Flyers. I was super excited for this game, obviously. I get there, I'm with my dad, my siblings. There's 2 goals in the first period for the Flyers. It's not looking good. 2 brutal turnovers in front of the net lead to 2 brutal goals. Second period starts. We let up another early one. It's 3-0. I'm in my bag. But then my dad rolls around. He got us the Cinnabec sandwiches.
I was about to say, yeah, you shared with me some pictures of that. Can we pull that up? We have a full screen showing you what the Cinnabec sandwich looks like. Here, explain it real quick.
So the Cinnabec sandwich is this cinnamon roll, this big cinnamon roll, cut in half, and there's an egg sandwich put on that thing.
Yeah, here.
There it is.
Right here, the cinnamon roll.
This sandwich comes into play, second period. Kyle Palmieri goes down, tears his ACL. That sucks. But he gets up, passes it to the front of the net, and the comeback begins. We score 3 unanswered goals. I say thank you to the Cinnabec. And one of those goals was Matthew Schaefer as well, who we made a new title for him. First teenage defenseman to score 8 goals in the first 25 games. He gets another record. Only topping, again, Bobby Orr, which is impressive. That's like doing something if you're besting Bobby Orr.
Yeah, exactly. One of the best defensemen ever to play the game.
And we didn't end up winning this game. We fell in the shootout, but I got to say it was still a great game. The Islanders just have to learn to score. We're outshooting our opponents in almost every game we play. This game specifically, we outshot the Flyers 31-21. and still managed to lose. We finally got a power play goal, but then there's a 4-minute major. We had a double power play and couldn't generate anything. If we scored, we would have won the game. It was a 3-3 game with a 4-minute power play. We totally should have scored there and just didn't.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, you were able to come out with a point from that, and forcing them to the shootout. So
that's what matters.
Anyways, we'll move on to the Buffalo Sabres as Mr. Eric Palmieri, as was teased with our full screen there, had quite the time in Buffalo when they
it
played.
was a better promotion than the Cinebec. That looks like a crime against humanity.
It was delicious.
You know what's better is the most Buffalo promotion of all time, the Beer Saber.
Let's show it.
2 beautiful whole things of beer into a sword. The fans were loving it. They were promoting it like crazy, and it showed. They won 9-3. It was probably, I got the experience of being able to go to that game because I wanted to go see Bedard, and for $25, can't beat that. And I ended up seeing their best performance in years. Like, that was the loudest I have heard that stadium since Eichel.
I was about to say, because 9-3, you see right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be almost another decade till I hear it that loud, but it was incredible. There were 14 players in the box score with at least a point. Josh Doan legacy game with 2 goals that were both insane. And the goal scoring allowed for UPL, who was coming off of injury. He was gone for like 2 weeks. He had a shaky game, but when you score 9 goals, goaltending doesn't really matter. So
yeah, I was about to say goaltending is completely optional when you're able to put 9 goals on an opposing goaltender. My goodness!
I tell you what, I love seeing you happy on this show.
Hey,
I feel like this might be the first time.
It's been a very painful season.
It's like seeing like a unicorn. Like, it doesn't happen often. It does not happen often at all.
I'll say this: sun's got to shine on a dog's rear every now and again. So that's how the Sabres have to look at it here.
2026 Stanley Cup. What can I say from that?
Okay, you're taking it too far. You're taking it too far.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, so we'll move on to my very own Montreal Canadiens, and thanks, Chris DeLuca, sleeping over there on the other side.
Oh my God!
Listen, hey, it's the one thing that we could all agree on earlier in the season here: the fact that we all hate the Leafs, which is a great thing. As one of our
and I don't know who would really like the Leafs. Like, the Leafs honestly feel like I said it before. They're the Dallas Cowboys of the NHL. They're overrated, right? They've done nothing. What have they done since '67?
I was about to say.
How many times have they gotten past round 1?
Not many. Listen. 6-7 has a lot different of a meaning in Toronto, and it usually comes with depression.
One other thing I did note, and I don't mean to cut you off
No,
here,
it's okay.
But one thing I've noticed, Toronto never got past. They've never won more than 2 rounds in the playoffs. During '67, it was still only the 2-round format.
Yeah, because it was still the original 6. I think, because when did the Flyers enter the league?
I think that was the next year. I think '67 was the year they entered.
I was about to say, because the first expansion year was, I believe, 1967-68, with the Flyers and what other team was it? I think it was Vancouver.
Ended in '67. After that season, doubled from 6 to 12 with the addition of. I almost said the Bruins. Jesus.
That's another original 6.
You need the original 6. I got the original 6 right here, bro.
Right here. Show it off. You got Canadians, Leafs, Rangers, Blackhawks, Bruins, and the Wings there. He's been wearing that all day, and I mean, it's a nice tarp.
I tell you what.
That. It's
Found it
great.
in my closet.
But yeah, like I said, the Toronto Maple Leafs haven't won anything since the 1960s, and neither did they win this game. 5-2. The Habs finally figured it out after a 5-game losing streak. I was about to go nuts because of that 5-game losing streak, and finally they figure it out. I am very glad. But anyways, we are hurtling towards the end of the show here, but when we come back, I've got something very special and very fun to show you. I suited up as a goalie. How did I do in between the pipes at the Deb? We'll find out when we return on Hockey Talk. If it's hockey,
In front, they score!
it's on Hockey Talk.
It's over!
Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests. Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice? As they take you through the hockey world. We welcome you with open arms. Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Welcome back to Hockey Talk, the show made by hockey fans for hockey fans. My name is Rob Finger, and it's official. I've gone crazy. I suited up in my brother's old goalie gear, I heard that, and took to the ice to see if I could hack it in net. This is my Christmas gift to you. This is Rob Gets Goalied. Welcome into the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. My name is Rob Finger, and we're here to play some hockey. This is a segment that I like to call Rob Gets Goalied. So, for context, I was never a goalie in hockey. My girlfriend here, on the other hand, Elena, was. So, she's going to be judging me the entire night. So, former goalie, how do you rate these pads that I'm going to be using tonight?
I mean, despite the fact that they're completely beat, they're definitely worn out, but I'd use them, so I approve. They're about the same as the ones that I used, so I approve.
After fiddling around with my pads and finally getting all my equipment on, including getting a little dangler off of the side of my player's helmet, I was ready to hit the ice with Elena and her friend Leela behind me chirping me.
All right, if this is recording, this is already getting tough. Hey, I made a save. Oh boy, this is already not going great. I tried. Christ, I couldn't do the pad stack. Couldn't quite hack it. Man, gotta harness that man up there, Pete Sears, gotta harness it. Right back door. Not even Curry could have saved that.
And that's the end of game one. I think I did okay. Although that was a solid 4 goals against. That was not great. But still, hey, we play on.
Just be in front of it. You just gotta be in front of it. Just gotta be in front of it. We're still in the lead. Still in the lead. Just get one back. Just get one back. We got this. Oh, you lucky. Wow. No, my lucky. I'm lucky. Let's face it. I'm doing all right. Definitely the hardest I've worked in months.
Game 2 was a game of minimal improvements, but as the buzzer sounded, it was on to game number 3, in which I would face my buddy, Thomas Sherman.
No Thomas, no Thomas. I got you. Oh, kept it out, kept it out. Now the inside of my leg hurts though. Ow. Yeah, and right into my palm. This is just the Rob Hertz game. Ow. Nuh-uh. Get out of here. Get out of here. I think I'm actually doing good for once. Uh-oh. That was a Dominic Hasek save. We won a game. We won a game. I actually think that I was the better goalie on the ice for that one. That was wild. Anyways, on to game 4. Let's do it. Let's do it. You got it. You got it. You got that? Go get it back. Go get it back. You got it. Ah, Collis! Ah, I put it in myself. Ah. Woo. Just make the save, Robert. Just make the save. Oh, off the dome. No. I tried my best. I tried, man. I tried. Last game now.
So unfortunately there is no 4th game. We got knocked out. It was like 5-4, I believe. But nonetheless, I mean, hey, I did my best. I kept a good amount of goals out of the net. I made some decent saves. I'm leaving happy, but hey, props to all the guys out here with Intramural Hockey for putting this on, to Thomas Sherman who puts this on for the 2nd year in a row here. It's been phenomenal. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Back to you guys in the studio. Thank you very much, past me. So how did I do?
Past you is right. There were so many that was past you that
we started a counter
we tried
and
counting.
We lost track.
I think we got up to like 10 or so, and then
Trust me, there are ones that I cut out.
I will say, while we were watching, I did find this little piece of paper that has our rundown, but there's something on here. It's thank you, Finger. May we have another? He shoots, he scores. You suck, Finger. Finger. You suck. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. So
it is. It is.
If you played in Nashville, I think that is.
I will say, I like how every goal scored, you made sure to say, hey, it's okay, guys, just get one back. Just get one back.
Get one back. Hey, listen, that's sometimes what you need. Well, with the final segment of the fall 2025 semester, we're ending it on a bang. 4 face-offs back-to-back as all of our teams play each other over the winter break. We start with the New York Rangers as they are taking on my very own Montreal Canadiens on the 13th. Habs are away, so I get first blood, but the Rangers are at home, so they get the last word. 30 seconds on the clock for each. It's time for a face-off. Anyways, my 30 seconds starts now, and all I have to say is that the Rangers are the most volatile team in the NHL right now. They cannot win at home. They cannot score at MSG. It doesn't matter if it's Dobby in or Monty in. They're not getting past them, especially not at MSG. We've got a couple good goal scorers ourselves. Slavkovsky's finally getting back into the swing of things here, and with the last seconds, I say it's about 4-1. 4-1's the final score. All right. Now, your 30 seconds starts now.
I like that score prediction, but I like it flipped the other way. We're going to win 4-1 against you guys. And let me just point out a couple things. The Montreal Canadiens, yeah, they're good. They've done some pretty good stuff so far this season, but all their wins have been against bottom feeder teams. And I'm sorry, but the Rangers are not a bottom feeder team. The Montreal Canadiens are just overrated. Slafowski, he's not the #1 overall pick that you so wanted.
It wasn't Shane Wright, I'll tell you that.
It wasn't
5
anybody in that
seconds.
draft. And you know what? Rangers are going to beat them simply because vibes.
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 You are
Simply
winning this
because
on vibes?
Vibes.
That's
And
a
you
solid
know what?
argument.
When the
Anyways.
Rangers win,
Fine.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
we won
make-
against the Golden Knights. That doesn't count. Anyways,
Yeah, that's
now
cool.
for our
It's
second
Golden Knights.
face-offs. The New York Islanders are hosting the New York Rangers at UBS Arena on the 27th. So Chris DeLuca will begin, and Evan Shomes is thrown into the arena after him. Chris DeLuca, your time starts now.
So we've done this before. Obviously, last time this happened, I said they only got Schaefer. I might have been wrong. However, second time's always the charm. All right, second time is the charm.
Is that the same?
Rangers are going to demolish the Fish Sticks on the island. I mean, obviously UBS.
10 seconds.
It may be Long Island, but it's still Rangers' second home. And you know what? Rangers are going to beat the Islanders, even with Schaefer in the
2,
lineup. Or not in the
1.
lineup.
That's it. Evan Shomes, your rebuttal starts now.
I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, honestly. Last face-off, we did this. I won. You didn't show up for me to brag about my win. So the hockey gods will bless me again with another victory. But this time, you're going to come back, and I'm gonna have you on the show to be able to celebrate my victory in front of you and make you bask in my glory.
10 seconds.
And honestly, that's about it. Let's go Islanders. Schaefer, baby.
Only needed 20 seconds. Evan Shomes making his side of things known. For our third face-off, the Islanders are headed upstate to take on the Buffalo Sabres on December 20th at the KeyBank Center. Evan will have first blood, while Eric will have the rebuttal. Let's go to the 2 box. Evan, your time starts now.
Okay, we do have a lot of injuries right now, and you guys have the beer saber, but that's about it. You guys are the Buffalo Sabres. I think the Islanders take this one. I think we win it by a pretty good amount. I think we score some power play goals, which is unheard of. I think Schaefer scores a few, maybe gets an assist, maybe another record in the books. I think that the New York Islanders are going to go up there and are going to trample the Buffalo Sabres. It will be nothing new.
Nothing new. Yeah. That is it. Eric, your time starts now.
As you mentioned, you guys are on the injury bug, and that is the complete opposite of the Sabres. They started off really shaky on that injury bug, but they're finally getting people back. Norris, Benson, UPL, Zucker, Greenway. The lines are finally going to be even. We're finally going to have people that are not playing out of position. It's going to be great. And not to mention, they're playing at the KeyBank Center. They are awful on the road.
10
Only
seconds.
2 road wins. But when it comes to the KeyBank Center, so far we got 8 wins on the
5,
season. I'm
4,
really not worried.
3,
you guys are getting crushed.
2, 1. The gauntlet is thrown down by Eric Palmieri. But lastly, my very own Montreal Canadiens are taking on the Sabres just after the new year on January 15th. This one's in Buffalo, so I'll have the first take, but Eric will have the last laugh. We'll go back to the 2 box here, and my time starts now. All I have to say is that your scoring and the fact that you can put up a fair amount of goals. We saw the 9 put up against the Blackhawks, but that's the Blackhawks. Welcome to the Montreal Canadiens of the year 2025-26. We're a little bit better than that. We are now a bona fide playoff team, and even though we had a 5-game losing streak, we are well and truly out of that. The only team that could beat us is the #1 Colorado Avalanche. That is my take here.
That's fair. Yeah.
And your time starts now.
Well, when it comes to good teams, Sabres, for whatever reason, decide to surprise people. They have like those wins against Edmonton 6-1 and 9-3 against the Blackhawks, but they can't beat teams like the Blues, which they got shut out, and Calgary. So that might actually work in the Sabres' favor that you guys are a good team. But hopefully by then, the Sabres figure out their 3 goalie rotation. It's not working, so maybe a little bit more consistency in goaltending by January will lead to a Sabres win.
All right. The gauntlet has been thrown down in the 4 face-offs of this evening. Well, that'll do it. The final episode of Hockey Talk for 2025 is done and dusted. But if you're looking for an encore, all 4 of us are playing in the annual WTOP 10 Broomball game coming this Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Green team's losing.
Yeah.
This guy's going to lose.
I was about to say, this is the only member of the green team. We are all members of the gold team, us 3 here.
This is
For
the green
all
team
the
right
hosts
here?
we've had this year, Joe Simon, James Fitzpatrick, Aurora Fitzgerald, Chris DeLuca, Eric Palmieri, and Evan Sholmes. I've been Rob Finger. We'll see you next year for the 2026 Winter Olympic Games next time on Hockey Talk.